control. Gravity is all that I know. She's over me. She's over me. Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing tonight? Happy Friday. Hope you had a great week. It's now over. You're on the way to the weekend, and life should be much better than maybe it was about 5 days ago. I hope it is anyway. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Brent Thomas. This is the Paranormal Portal, and got a great show lined up for you tonight. This is one of my favorite shows that I do because honestly, I don't have to do a whole lot. So it makes my life pretty amazing. Plus, I love the dialogue and the conversations. They are just epic. And in case you're not sure what's going on still, tonight is free psychic reading tonight with our wonderful longtime friend and guest and amazing addition to the Paranormal Portal lineup, Mrs. Debra Varner. Welcome, Deb, to the show.
Thanks, Brent. Hey, everybody. I hope you're doing good tonight.
I think they are. At least it looks like they are because they're already lining up in the queue. So the phone lines are live, ladies and gentlemen. If you'd like a psychic reading of your very own, please feel free to become part of the queue by calling 720-923-0500. Again, 720-923-0500. So, Deb, I'm going to go ahead right away and get the laundry list out of the way of what goes on in the readings and stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, the readings are amazing. They are free, but please understand there's a lot of people waiting in the queue. So I know when readings happen, people just get excited and more things come to their mind and they want to ask. And just be aware that we got to keep the show moving as much as possible to make sure everybody gets a reading. So please keep your questions just like one or two questions. And then, if you want to follow up again with Deb, you certainly can do that. She does readings privately, and you can certainly sign up for those by going to Purple Mystic Readings by Deb on Facebook. That's a Facebook group. You can get a hold of her there. And please, everybody, stop by that group and give it a like and support Deb's work because she's really been doing this for years now on the show, and it's been amazing. And I really want to see it just continue to grow and grow. And she really puts her heart into this, so the least we can do is support that. So head over to Purple Mystic Readings by Deb on Facebook, and make sure you give it a like and support it, follow the page, whatever. But also, you can get in touch with her via email by emailing Deb at purplemysticreader@gmail.com. Again, purplemysticreader@gmail.com. And I forgot to add those things to the show description for our YouTube audience, but I'll be putting them in there as the night progresses so that they're there if you need to glance. But the call-in number, again, is not the normal TFR call-in number. It's 720-923-0500. So make sure that's the number you're calling. If you call the normal TFR call-in line, you're not going to get through to this show. In fact, you won't get through to any show because we are live there as well. But during the readings, just as a heads up or just a matter of protocol, there's going to be quiet parts. There's going to be times when nobody's talking. Now, some people are uncomfortable with silence, and I understand. It's kind of weird to sit there and nothing's happening, and you feel like, well, maybe I should say something. Just trust me, that's Deb's process. She is doing her thing at that moment, so just sit quietly and wait. She's reading what's going on, and so it is a process. Also, you will hear Deb throughout the course of the show say they're saying, they're telling me. Well, what they say is, and the they she's referring to, just to be proactive with that question, because it comes up every show. They are Deb's spirit guides. She does her readings through the intermediaries, which are spirit guides. So her spirit guides are communicating with your spirit guides and giving you the guidance you may need. So when she says they, that's what she means. She's talking about her spirit guides and your spirit guides. So it's just how she tunes into this. So, but I think we're good. Deb, first of all, how are you?
I'm fantastic.
Yes, you are, and that's why you're here. Because if you weren't, I just got to say, no,
Okay.
you're always fantastic. But do you feel ready to dig in?
I sure do.
All right. Well, I guess we can get to our first caller tonight. And let me get to there. Okay, I'm going to, let's go to area code 971. You are on the air with Deb Varner on the Paranormal Portal.
Hey guys, it's Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
I'm just looking for a general reading tonight.
A general reading. Okay.
Can you hear us, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure our phone line's
Can you
been
hear me?
really screwy. Yeah, I can hear you good. Our phone line's just been really
Okay.
bonkers lately, so I want to make sure we're connecting. Good. All right, I'll get out of the way and let this happen.
Okay. Well, it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot going on in the wrong direction. So far they're saying don't question life. Okay, it's almost like there has been they're talking about some bad energy around you lately, and it's not you, and having to do with that is the don't question life, because it doesn't have to do with you. It's around you, but it's not you, and it's not something that you're causing. So just let that go. Just send it on back to wherever that's coming from. They're talking about some plans for the holiday. Oh, and it might be centered around this other. And you've been wondering how that's going to turn out. Sometimes it just feels like sometimes family can do flip-flops in the way that they act or things that are going on. So if there's a question about anything having to do with that, it looks like that's not going to go bad. It looks like things there are going to go okay. And they're talking about you haven't been feeling like yourself lately either. And it's almost like there for a little bit you were afraid you were going to come down with something. But it really doesn't feel like it was anything bad. So they're talking about build yourself up, because they say that there's some things out there running around that you may be susceptible to, and they're talking about building yourself up. Um, hmm. If you haven't been taking vitamins, take vitamins. Either do juices or, well, they're not really talking about vitamin C pills. They're talking more about juices and things like pineapple juice, stuff that will help keep some of the phlegm out of your system. Yeah, they're kind of talking about if you hear somebody coughing around you, turn and go the opposite direction, because you are going to be very susceptible to picking up things this season. It's weird because it just feels like there's something in the air that's determined that it's going to catch on to you. And you don't want it, you don't need it, aggravation. So make sure that you try to build yourself up so that, you're not sick this season. Well, other than family get-togethers,
Deb, hold on a second. I'm going to try reconnecting the phone. I just got word that people are not hearing. So, Sam, hang on to the line. I'm not sure what the hell happened. Maybe the phone line got dropped. Hold on a sec. I don't know what's going on. It's been really flaky. It's been really flaky lately, and yeah, it does look like the freaking connection dropped. So hold on one second. Good Lord. All right, let's see if this will get us back up on there. Hang on, Sam.
You're coming back in.
Yep. Okay. Here we are. I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Are you there?
Okay, let me just pause that.
Sorry. I really do apologize.
Is that the echo?
No, well, there may be an echo just from when you had the sound on. Is it okay now?
I'm hearing the echo still.
Oh, that's strange. I don't know. Just let's see how it's working here. Deb, are you hearing an echo?
No,
Yeah, I'm not either, so I don't know why that is.
That could be mine.
Is it getting better, or is it still echoey?
It's getting better.
Okay, all right. So I don't know. Where did you hear up till?
I had right at the start of my reading. I was basically all of it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Deb, can you recap that?
That was when Deb went silent, and then she never started talking again.
Oh, weird.
Oh,
okay.
no. Okay. Okay, give me a minute.
I can go back and watch it.
No, it's fine. Just Deb, can you give the 5-minute version or the 2-minute version of what you just covered?
I can. Sure. I can run a quick through. You've had some negative energy around you lately. It's not you. It's others around you. And it's almost like because of that, you've kind of questioned life. Do not question life, because it's not you. It's others that are around you that you're dealing with. They were talking about, you're going to be very susceptible this year to things that are out there and around, and they're talking about building yourself up, vitamins if you're not taking them, and instead of vitamin C juice into your system, they're talking about pineapple juice because it's better for taking the phlegm and stuff out of your system, your lungs and all, helping keep that cleared down. Holidays, just kind of been a question, things that kind of been in and out with your family, and you were kind of wondering about how things are going to go there. Don't worry about family get-togethers. They're going to be fine. They're going to go okay for you.
Okay. And I'm still hearing the echo, so it's a little crazy. But
okay. Well, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why we have this kind of technical issue with our phone app lately, but it's just been really flaky the last several nights. So I do apologize for all of that.
I hope it works right for the rest of the night.
I know, me too. I'm a little nervous about going to the next call, but we'll certainly do that and see if it's just on this connection with you.
Okay. Well, thank you, Deb.
Is there anything that you wanted to know, or did that kind of
nothing? I would like to nothing I'd like to discuss on air. So perfect.
Oh, okay. All righty.
Yeah.
Just make sure and get yourself built up because it's going to be kind of a rough winter.
Got it. Good to know. Thank you.
All right, Sam.
All right.
Great to hear from you.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Okay, good night.
Thanks for calling in.
Okay, so
Bye.
let's see. We're going to go to our next caller, and this one is hopefully not going to echo. Crossing my fingers, everybody say a little mantra. All right, let's find out how this is going to work now. I just love technical issues. It's been so long since I've had them, and God knows how much I love them. All right, here we go. This is the next call. This is area code 928. You're on the air.
Hi, Brent and Debra. It's Mogion. How are you guys doing?
Hey, Moog, are we echoing for you?
Not at all.
Oh,
she might have had her computer on or something, but she couldn't hear you in chat.
Yeah.
I mean, on hold, I could hear her, but not you guys. So she couldn't hear you. So
that's weird.
Whatever that was, but yeah.
Okay. Weird. Okay.
But yeah, just a general reading. Yeah.
Just a general. Okay.
Yeah. Well.
Let's see if they're discussing any bits here. They're talking about you meeting up with some new people, and they said that it looks like good possibility for friendship, maybe close friendship.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, kind of keep that open.
Okay.
Wow. Are you amateur or are you a pro photographer?
Amateur. I mean, I just bought a new camera.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, they're talking about an option coming up soon for you to grab some really great shots. And to definitely, when it comes up, jump on it, because it's a really good opportunity, and you will get a lot of good shots.
Nice. Maybe it's a UFO.
Well, I am in Sedona, so
that's right. Exactly.
I don't know. It's not necessarily. It doesn't feel like it's that. It feels like, honestly, it feels animal related.
Bigfoot? I'm sorry, I'll quit.
That's
I don't know.
very good possibility.
I'll quit.
I don't know.
Very good possibility.
Excellent.
It definitely feels animal related. And they're definitely talking about great options and getting great pictures.
Wow.
So, sounds very interesting.
Wow.
Maybe with those you'll have to bump up your status from amateur to pro.
Yeah.
Right.
It'll be interesting to, if you're so inclined to share, us getting to see maybe something of what you got, because I'm definitely interested in that. I'm kind of a photography nut too. I'm an amateur.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, but I would, just from the back and forth. Yeah, I would love to see what you get.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get out there more. Get out into the woods.
Yeah.
Well, okay, they're talking about possibly next month.
Okay.
So it's whatever's coming up. It's not going to be too far off.
Right on.
Somebody
That's very cool.
says, hey, you say, okay, let's go. Because it's looking
So
good.
pay attention. Yeah. My dog's barking all day. Close my door.
That's all right.
Hi, doggy.
You know how that goes, Brent.
I do. Yeah. Completely.
They want to be noticed too. It's cool.
Yeah, they're good dogs.
They're very smart dogs.
Yeah, too smart. One's an escape artist and the other one's a follower.
Nice.
Well, that is a smart dog.
Yeah. But the follower is the protector. She's a German Shepherd.
Oh, very nice.
The escape artist is a little one.
That doesn't surprise me at all. The little ones are always up to mischievous things.
Yeah. Anything else, or?
They're stressing the fact that the new people are going to be friends and the photography, and that's mainly what they're stressing for you tonight.
All right.
Is there any
That
questions?
works. No. That's perfect.
Are you sure?
Yeah. No, it's kind of what I wanted to hear, the beginning part and, new people in my life, and that's awesome.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, brother.
I'm glad you called in.
Yeah, thanks for being a part of the show.
Oh,
man.
my pleasure.
It's great to hear from you.
My pleasure. You too. Talk soon.
All right, good night.
Bye.
Bye.
So that one was that kind of stuff just always boggles my mind, Deb, when you do that. The photography thing just came out of nowhere. It was like, what?
Like I said, I cannot wait to see what the pictures are, because
it's just that
what they were talking about.
And the way you say it is just what really just fries my bacon. It's just not. It wasn't even a question of whether or not photography was an issue. It's like you knew that. What you wanted to know was what level he was working at, because there were some big things coming up, and it's like, wow, where the hell did that come from? That's pretty cool. So very cool. But we got another call. Let's get. We got 2 minutes. We'll bring the caller on, but let's see. So this is area code 864. You're on the air. Are you there?
Is this me?
It's you. I just want to let you know we're down to about 2 minutes until the break, so we're going to hit the break, obviously, during this call. But just stay on the line, hold the line, and we will come right back to you after the break, okay?
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. This is Beth.
Hi, Beth.
You did make it. Yay. Okay.
I made it.
Okay. Basically, the question was I'm about to move. I've been in South Carolina 14 years. I got family everywhere else, but I have an aunt and uncle here, and that's it. And I just want to know, am I supposed to be here? Should I be going somewhere else? Because they all want me to move, and I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm too old for this right now.
Okay, you might be too old for it, but the Spirit says that you're going to be moving next year. And it's going to be an exciting move because there's new things that are going to open up for you.
Wow.
They're not showing me which direction, but it's, I don't know if you're a country or city person, but they're talking more the country. It's not going to be like deep country. You're not going to be away from everybody, but it's going to be more country setting. It's going to be a quiet kind of setting. It's going to be happy. Yeah, it's going to open up some new options for you.
Wow.
Excellent.
Great.
Before we go any further, we're just about to hit that break now, ladies and gentlemen. So don't go away. We will be right back, of course, with more of the Paranormal Portal and Mrs. Debra Varner doing readings. So if you want to be a part of the show, 720-923-0500. 720-923-0500. Don't go away, everybody. We'll be right back.
tuned into the truth frequency.
Your protection from deception. TFR.
Truth Frequency Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Paranormal Portal. I'm still your host, Brent Thomas, and we are underway tonight with our wonderful, amazing Mrs. Debra Varner here joining us tonight doing live psychic readings for callers to the show. And if you want to be on the show and get a reading of your very own, please feel free to call in at 720-923-0500. Currently, we have Beth on the phone right now, and then there's one after that, and then there's the queue is empty. So if you want to get to a reading tonight, definitely call in. So again, 720-923-0500. So it's now your time to launch into the queue, and wait patiently. We'll get to it as soon as we can. But Deb, are you there?
I sure am.
And Beth, are you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, well, we are underway then, and I'll let you guys go back at it.
Okay.
Was there anything else? Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking about really weird, but they're talking about going through things because there's certain things that you won't need in your move to downsize some.
Oh my God, I'm already doing that.
Okay.
Very cool.
Not my words, theirs.
Yeah.
They said downsize.
Okay.
So, but I mean, the move looks good. I don't see anything going to stand in your way. It feels like it's going to be a good thing.
Okay. Well, thank you very, very much.
You're very, very welcome, and thank you so much for calling.
Okay.
I'm so glad you actually got through.
Yeah.
I know. Thanks.
All
Yeah,
right.
and thank you, Brent.
Oh, it's wonderful
Thank
to
you.
hear from you. Thank
I'll
you
talk
so
to
much.
later.
Okay, have a great
All
night.
right. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye.
We're back at it then, and our next caller is coming from area code 734. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I think I'm good. I know I am. And Deb, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay. Yep, we're good. Thanks for asking. And welcome to the show. Who are we talking to tonight?
Dee?
Oh, this is Dee. Okay, hi, Dee.
Dee?
Yeah, okay, wonderful. All right, I will let Deb have it, Dee, and you guys carry on. I'll be sitting here quietly.
All righty.
Okay.
Hey, Dee. What can I help you with tonight?
I guess I just want a general reading.
A general reading. Okay. Let's see what they have to say. They're talking about time kind of hasn't been on your side lately. It's like it's whizzing by really fast.
Yeah.
And it's like you're trying to figure out how you're supposed to get done everything when it's not giving you time to. Okay.
Right.
Okay, they're talking about taking some time and try to get your mind slowed down and get your mind focused a little bit more, because the time is working on the whirlwind that you have got going on, because it's like you're trying to do too much, and that's creating what's going on around you. If you can calm your mind down a little bit and focus a little bit more, it will help you figure out what absolutely needs to be taken care of, and it won't seem like you have too much that you have to get done in that 24-hour span. Because trust me, you cannot get everything done in 24 hours and get rest and get sleep that you need and have time to eat. And so you need to, in order to kind of balance things out, you need to try to calm the thoughts down and focus on absolutely what needs to be done. And if it's little piddling things, don't worry about it. It'll be there later on. And if it's not an absolute emergency, then don't worry about it too much. But that's the reason this is going on. So let's try to get time slowed down so you do have time to get things taken care of, and you got a little time to breathe. Because that's something we have to do also. We have to breathe.
Right.
It helps.
Yeah.
It really does. Oh, well, they're talking about getting out and maybe walking around. They said that will probably help clear your head a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I like being out and in the woods, but
Well, I mean, they're not talking about miles and miles. They're just talking about getting out and maybe wandering around for a little while, and breathing in some fresh air, and that will help you clear your mind some.
Okay. Do they see me getting out of this rut that I feel like I'm in?
The rut that you feel like it. Let's see. See if they have any suggestions for you to become rutless. Well, they're talking about when you go on your walk, listen to the things that are going on around you outside. They're getting really big on you going out and being on the outside for a little while, and kind of this everyday thing. They're talking about having lavender around you to help calm you down.
Okay.
Well, according to them, they see the rut disappearing pretty much before the beginning of next year, if you can hang in there.
Okay.
You should be, less ready by the time, I don't know how else to put it, come the first of the year. Things are bombarding you, and this is where this is coming from, and it's like everything is, because this is happening, that's happening, this is happening. So if we work on getting this one thing better, it should help everything else fall in place a little bit more. And you won't feel like I don't know. It's almost like sometimes you just feel like the world is shutting down on you, and it's not really. And if you start doing little things here and there, like I said, take care of things that are more important and let the little things slide. Take some time to focus. Like they said, go outside, take a walk for a few minutes, listen to things out there, get some fresh air. The lavender will help calm you down. Once you start with the smaller things, then the bigger things will start building and doing better. It's just a matter of, starting small and taking care of things little by little. And it won't feel like you're in such a rut. But, yeah, they're talking about things are going to start looking a little bit better and clearer come the first of the year.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Happy to talk with you. I'm so glad you called.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Brent.
Oh, it's
you
wonderful
guys
to hear
have a
from
good
you.
night.
Thank you so much for being a part of the show, and have a great night yourself.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Bye.
That's a great. We're doing pretty good here. I'm glad the phones are working. That's the big thing. I'm sorry again, ladies and gentlemen, for that rough start, but I don't know what the hell's going wrong with this. It's just been really flaky. But we'll go to another one here, and this is area code 208. You're on the air.
Well, hello, Brent and Miss Deb. This is Danielle.
Hey, Danielle. How you doing?
Well, hello, Danielle.
Pretty good. It's my birthday, so I figured I'd check in and get a reading.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Happy birthday.
Thank you. So,
It looks like
just a general
check-in. You had a pretty good day today.
Yes, I have had a pretty good day today.
Okay, let's see what they're saying here. Where you're concerned, they're saying gear up for the holidays because the holidays this year are going to be wild and woolly.
Wild and woolly? Like
wild
good,
and woolly.
exciting, or OMG?
Yeah, like, is this Christmas Vacation or is this Miracle on 34th Street kind of wild and woolly?
No, there's going to be a whole lot going on. It's going to be exceptional because it's not going to be like it normally is. They're looking at, they're saying try not to get stressed out because there is going to be a whole lot going on. The holidays are going to... They're just saying the holidays are going to burst, and in a good way, not in a bad way. You may have periods where you're going to be pretty tired, but they're talking about if you take a little extra time to sit down and relax, every few hours or so, just give yourself 10, 15 minutes, and that will help keep your energy level up some.
Okay.
That's weird. And that's kind of hard to keep from doing, but they're talking about stay out of great big crowds if you're shopping, especially during the holidays. Because they're talking about pushing and shoving.
Okay.
And
so
it's
no
not
Black
you.
Friday.
It's not going to be you pushing and shoving. It's going to be other people aiming it towards you. So they're saying to be careful and don't go in really huge crowds because there may be an incident go on.
Okay.
Okay, they're talking about a big get together too.
Okay.
And it looks like it's coming up. It's almost like it's for Halloween. A big group of girls too.
Okay.
So if the plans aren't already made, they will be made shortly.
Okay.
Okay, is there something in the works also? And this is fall related. At least that's what they're showing me. They're talking about something going on where it's not. They're not going to call in the kids. It's going to be husband and wife kind of thing. It's like the wives are going to be calling in their mates. And I'm not sure what that is, but it has something to do with fall or harvest or something. And it's just, wow, that's weird.
Okay.
Okay, I don't want to go any further with that. Well,
Okay.
I don't think I need
No,
to
that's
go any
fine.
further with that. I think you may be able to figure out about where that's going, but yeah, they're talking about that. Now that there might be some problems there with that. They're almost showing me arguments, but they're also talking about things will work themselves out. So that will go okay.
Okay.
And it's almost like things are going to refresh themselves. Have you felt a new beginning coming in, because things are going to refresh themselves come the first of the year with you and things around you? It's not like a new beginning, but it's like things that, it's almost like when a fresh rain comes in or a snow comes in, you can almost smell and feel that new and fresh feeling. And it feels like that's coming for you the beginning of the year.
Okay. Okay, I'll have to ponder that one.
It's almost like a cleansing.
Okay.
So, I mean,
I
that
can do cleansing.
that's the best way I can explain that. It's almost like a cleansing. But yeah, just from the things that they're telling me and showing me, the next few months, you've got a lot going on, or will have a lot going on, and they're stressing. Take a few minutes, to sit down and rest here and there, so you'll be able to keep up the pace and keep going.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you.
You got any questions?
Lots of them, but I think I will ponder what you said. And I may have to message you later for some additional clarification.
Okay.
Because, interesting. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being a part of the show. Again, happy birthday. You only get one a year, so
thank you,
make it count. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sorry.
All right.
The humor's
Thank
free.
you. Have a good night, you guys.
All right. Good night. see here.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so I don't know if I skipped one here or what happened, but I see there's a call here, and literally, yeah, we got time to get him on at least. This is area code 203. You're on the air. Are you there?
Hi, it's Dawn.
Hi, Dawn. I don't know how I skipped you. I'm sorry about that. I just looked down and realized,
That's
hey,
okay.
so I must have pressed the wrong button. So I apologize for that, but welcome to the
That's
show.
okay. Thank you.
Well,
That's
You have
Dan.
to do it
How
on
are
a
you guys?
person who is patient, so you should be okay.
yeah, sorry about that though. But anyway,
Yeah.
just so you know, also, Don, we're just about 5 minutes away from the break, so we're probably going to hit the break when you're on the line. Just hold the line, and we'll come back to you afterwards, okay?
All right, no problem. Thank you.
Okay, I'll leave it to Deb.
Okay. What can I help you with?
I have a lot. I'm overwhelmed right now with my situation, so I'm kind of wondering if I'm making the right decisions. Any more?
And it's weird because they usually don't talk about being aggressive. They're talking about you may have to be a little bit more aggressive because it's like, and I'm not sure, they're not saying what it is, but they're talking about you're talking to people, but it's like they're not really listening, and it's really frustrating you, and it's to the point where you're absolutely, whether you want to or not, going to have to get a little bit more aggressive with a situation, or it's not going to get itself cleared up.
Okay. I understand that.
Are you on the right track with what you're doing? Yes. At least that's what they're saying, that yeah, you're on the right track. It's just that, unfortunately, in life, sometimes we have to deal with people that are bored with their jobs, and they don't exactly like to do what they're supposed to do. And that's just the feeling I'm getting. You know, it's like you're talking to a brick wall at the moment. So you're going to have to get a little bit more aggressive so that they listen. It's not so much that you have to be pushy to get your way. It's just to get them to listen so that then things will get taken care of and straightened out.
Okay.
But yeah, you're going about the right thing, yes. At least that's what they're telling me.
Thank you. Okay. And so everything will kind of work itself out if I just put my foot down a little bit more?
That's what they're telling me.
Okay.
It's a silly situation, you know, and it's frustrating, it's aggravating, but it's just come to the point where you're going to have to, get aggressive to get them to listen to you so that you can get things straightened out and taken care of. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Is there anything I should look out for? I've had a lot of health issues lately.
Well, they were talking something about I don't know. They're mumbling about money, and you're going to wind up with a little extra money somewhere within the next couple of months, from what they're saying. It's almost like they're just back and forth. They're not being funny right now, but anyway, I'm picking up, some of what they're saying. But they're talking about the next few months having a little more money.
Okay, good. All right. And can I ask one more question?
Yes.
Oh, yes. My situation with my husband, is that going to straighten itself out, too?
Hang on a sec. My dog has decided that she's going to chime in also at the moment.
I know it's probably so much. I got a lot going on.
Oh. Okay, let's try that one more time. What was that again?
My husband, I'm married, and we're trying to live together. It's a funny situation. So I just was wondering if that will eventually happen.
There's okay. They're talking about okay. They're saying over here that it's going to be a bumpy road, but they're also saying on the other side that eventually it will be smooth waters. So whatever's going on, it may be a little bumpier for a little while, but they're saying eventually it will become smooth. Things will be easier.
Okay, guys, we're going to hit the break here, so just hang on. We'll come right back to you on the other side,
right.
so don't go away, anybody. We'll be right back with more of the Paranormal Portal in just a moment.
Play their games. Everybody loves to place their bets. They don't understand the price I paid. They don't care to comprehend. Trace their lines upon my body, dripping scars across my heart. Raging anger boils inside me, and their lies keep on
Carol Ann is not like those she's with. They're attracted to the one thing about her that is different from themselves. Her life force. It is very strong. It gives off its own illumination. It is a light that implies life and memory of love and home and earthly pleasures. Something they desperately desire but can't have anymore. Right now, she's the closest thing to that.
Poltergeists are usually associated with an individual. Hauntings seem to be connected with an area. A house, usually.
Poltergeist disturbances are fairly short duration, perhaps a couple of months. Hauntings can go on for years.
And so they can, ladies and gentlemen, but the show cannot. We are back with hour number 2, and we are doing tonight. We have Mrs. Debra Varner here doing free psychic readings to callers of the show. If you want to have a psychic reading of your very own, 720-923-0500. Again, 720-923-0500. And currently we're already underway here. So let me unmute our caller. And Deb, you're here, right? I should make sure.
Yes, yes, I am.
All right, let me unmute this call and we'll get to it. All right, caller, are you back?
Hi, it's Dawn.
Hi, Dawn. Okay. All right, just want to make sure we're all back connected. I'll let you guys wrap this up. Okay.
All righty. Excuse me. Okay. I think I'm better. Was there anything else I could help you with, Dawn?
Well, I had that just that one question about my health because I had a heart attack and it kind of scared me. Was it just a fluky thing, or do I have to worry about? And then I'm sorry, I don't mean to take up any more time.
You might have a few more problems having to do with that, but they're stressing same thing that I'm sure the doctors told you. Rest. Take care of yourself. Mm-hmm. They're stressing take care of yourself.
Yeah, I don't do that well.
Yeah. And they're giggling and say, healthier food. So I'm assuming that you aren't always eating things that you should be.
No, a lot of fat food.
About it. Well, okay. Well, they're talking about healthier food. They're saying if you just make a few changes, that's definitely going to help.
Okay. That makes sense.
And yeah, they're saying and stressing, put yourself number one.
Okay.
But yeah, right now, nothing major is coming up where that around that. If you can, start doing what they said, then you stand a pretty good chance of, things going good.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Well,
thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for being a part of the show. That was great, and it's great to hear from you.
Thank you too. I love your show.
Oh, thank you so much. That's great.
Love you.
Yeah, we love
Thanks
you too.
for calling in.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
All right. Good night. Okay.
Bye.
Let's get to our next caller because we got bunches of them. So to continue on, let's go to area code 208. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hello. Why, I think I know you.
Hello. You don't know me.
Oh, whatever. Welcome to the show, Julia.
Hello again.
But Deb, I'll leave it to you.
Okay, one more time. Who? Remind me.
Oh, Julia.
Julia.
Julia. Okay, that's what I thought it was. I wanted to be sure. Okay, what can I do for you tonight, Julia?
I think I just want a general reading, please, and thank you.
Okay. General seems to be very popular tonight.
It does, doesn't it? Yep.
Have you noticed the shows tend to do their own themes? I love it. It's cool.
Like every time I do a show, it has its own theme. I can even plan a show and it'll become something different. So I've long since quit trying. But anyway, sorry.
Okay, let's see what they have to say. Why are they talking about rock and roll? And it's something coming up.
Oh, cool.
Huh. A concert, maybe?
Well, my dad did, he was sorry, I can't think. Trying to think and talk. That doesn't work out well sometimes. My dad was a drummer in a band, and he did rock and roll. He passed away, and then I was looking at, not Shania Twain. There's a country artist, Winona, coming to concert, and I was looking at that the other day.
Oh, well, maybe you need to think about going for sure. Because, yeah, I mean, and she's kind of country rock sometimes, depending upon what she's doing. But, yeah, I mean, it was like neon sign, rock and roll. So, yeah, if you get the chance to go, I might would do it. It sounds like a good idea.
When is a concert never a good idea?
Well, true, but I mean, if they're telling you or showing me, that it's coming up, so I mean, that's kind of confirmation that it's definitely a good idea. So, okay, about anything else going on with you?
I'm on the phone now.
That's kind of funny. I'm hearing make a list and check it twice. They're talking about get started early on Christmas because you tend to procrastinate.
It's funny because in the chat they were talking about crocheting and knitting, and I was like, oh, I can knit now. I'm going to knit everybody a hat and a scarf. And I've gotten like 2 hats and a scarf last year, and I'm not going to be able to do that this year. So I have been thinking about what I can get everybody that's relatively cheap and quick to make. And I'm thinking like maybe learning how to make the bath salts or the shower salts, because it's like 3 ingredients. You make it, you put it away, and then it's done. So,
well, they are stressing get started early.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I will apologize for them because they definitely tend to tell on you every now and then.
Uh-oh. What'd they say?
They're giggling about you being that type of person that will go out like 2 days before Christmas and try to get everything done.
Yeah, sometimes. Not just my fault though. I mean, it's money too, you know.
Well, see, making things is a good idea too because that helps out. You know, even though some of us have family that would prefer something bought, most of them prefer something that you have put your heart and soul into because it makes it special. And you don't have to put forth, you know, too much money to have something nice for them. You can fancy it up, you know, with hey, Dollar Tree, dollar stores. They have a lot of the fancy ribbons and stuff that doesn't cost too much that you can make stuff, you know, fancy with and stuff. So, yeah, that sounds like a good idea, you know, making things. But, yeah, they are telling you to get started.
Okay, I will totally get on that and think about what I'm going to do and what I'm going to give people, and I hope that they like it. You know, I'm the type of person who I'm sitting there thinking now that I want to learn how to make like baklava and give it to my neighbors. You know, I like baking, so I'm always thinking about my neighbors or my friends in town. So I'll definitely get on that.
See, there you go. That's wonderful too, because the dollar stores and stuff have fancy little baskets and all kinds of little cheap things. You know that fancy little Christmas plates. Dollar Trees have beautiful ones, not expensive, that you can bake a cake and put it on there and give it. I don't know of many people that don't like goodies for Christmas, to tell you the truth.
Actually, like fudge, for instance.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, last year I gave you guys fudge.
You did.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I mean, I'm the type of person I'm a crafter from way back, you know, and I love stuff like that. That it's fun. You put a lot of yourself into it. You put a lot of love into it, and hopefully, you know, it goes along with it.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else?
Hang on. Yes, they're talking about push, push, shove, shove. In that they're talking about there again. You're pushing your days, trying to put too much into them. I don't know if it's just the time of year coming around or what it is, but they're talking about don't push and shove too much, because all that's going to do is frustrate you and upset you. And wow. Yeah, they're talking about you getting frustrated and taking a little crying time. And they're saying don't do that. Just to try to keep yourself calmed down and not worry about stuff so much so that you don't get that frustrated.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, I think I understand what they're saying.
Okay. Well, thank you for
All right.
being
Well,
a part of the show.
thank you so much, Deb.
You're welcome.
It's great to hear from you,
Okay,
Julia.
I'll get off the line. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, we'll see you.
Thanks for calling in. Bye.
Awesome. So we are cruising now. We still have several calls in the queue. Are you up for doing overtime tonight, Deb?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if there's more callers on the queue than we have time to get to during the network show, we're going to continue on in our YouTube, which is streaming live now as well. And you can find that at youtube.com/paranormal portal. And we'll just go into overtime until we've answered all the calls that are in the queue. So, don't get frustrated or think there's no way you're getting a reading, because we'll make sure we do our best to get to you. So anyway, I'm going to continue on here. And we have next caller is area code 713. You're on the air.
Hi, this is Nellie.
Hi, Nellie.
Hi, Nellie.
Hi. Hi. I just wanted to give an update because you had asked me when I first started calling to give an update. I went on October the 2nd. The spirit guide definitely helped. Went in front of the judge. Was really quick. It went in my favor. He actually gave me a decision that day, and it normally comes in a letter. And now all I have to do is just wait a couple of months for all of it to go into effect. So
that's fantastic.
You was completely right. So I just wanted to let you know and to thank you for sharing your gifts.
Oh, well, you're welcome. I'm glad I could help. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for calling and letting us know what happened.
Oh, you're welcome. And it took a lot of stress off me talking to you. So I want to thank you. And thank you, Brett, for doing this for us.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. I mean, it's all accolades go to Deb. She's the one that's making all these huge connections. But, I'm just thrilled that you're part of the family, Nellie, and I'm glad that it was helpful.
Oh, it was. And that was it. That's all I wanted to do was give an update and say thank you.
Thank you so much for calling and letting us know.
Okay.
You're welcome. And have a good night.
All right. Good night, Nellie.
You too. Bye.
Okay. That was cool. That's always great
that
to get
was
those
wonderful.
updates. I love those. That's because a lot of times we don't know. What happened? Is everything okay? How did it go? Sometimes we get those messages, and I, of course, forward them to you when I receive them, of people giving feedback after the shows. And ladies and gentlemen, if you had a reading or something and you want to get a hold of Deb, of course, you can go to her sites. But if you email me, I'll also forward your remarks to her as well. So let's get to our next caller, and this is area code 515. You are on the air. Hello. Did I wake you?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's MCAT.
Hey, MCAT. Welcome to the show,
MCAT.
brother.
What's going on?
Thank you so much for sharing that picture from Maine. My gosh, it was gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, with the trees turning.
Oh,
yeah. 95 is just flanked with trees all the way through the state.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So it's like that the whole way. And with the trees turning, it's just beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. What can I help you with?
Well, let's do a general today.
Okay. Let's see what they have to say. Well, first off, you have a guy that is saying you're not getting enough rest.
I'm doing my best.
Well, obviously your guy doesn't think that's good enough at the moment because, they're talking about you definitely have not been getting enough rest. And they're talking about that's going to cause some health problems. So you need to concentrate on that because we don't want health problems.
No, we do not.
Has spirit contact been up in itself with you lately?
Not that I've noticed.
Well, start noticing because if it hasn't, it's going to.
Okay.
They seem to be in contact with some that it's almost like some that are trying to get a message through, and they said that that's going to pick up. So you might want to pay attention to that. Okay?
Well, I have been I have been writing, and so I've been trying to I've been developing this philosophy of spirit philosophy, this idea that I've had for a while, and I'll sit down and think about it, and write about it, and it seems like I've been getting, and I've had another person tell me that as well, that there was someone that was assisting me in that endeavor.
Mm-hmm. Try sitting down with a pen and paper and just clearing your mind, not really thinking about anything that you're going to write, and see if maybe they will go ahead and work through and let you know whatever it is that's going on or fixing to come up, because they're definitely talking about spirit activity is going to pick up around you. And it just feels like there's a message that's trying to come through.
Okay.
But yeah, because a lot of people will use that to get messages through if they're talking to the spirit world. So see if you clear your mind and give them the chance to just, say, listen, if you've got anything to say to me, I've got my pen and paper here. Let's have at it and see what's going on. And see if maybe they'll go ahead and give you a message or let you know whatever it is that they're trying to tell you. But yeah, they're definitely saying that activity is going to pick up. That's why I asked you if it had already started. If not, it will.
Do you think that's because one of the things I've noticed is that once you notice them, you're going to start noticing more of them, and I think it's something of starting to pay attention. I wonder if that has something to do with it.
It may. Well, once you open up to them, and I hate to do. I heard it through the grapevine, but they're the same there once they've crossed over as they are here, and you know how fast gossip goes, and they tend to do that also. It's it just seems funny, to see a couple of spirits saying, "Hey, you should go talk to this guy," but yeah, sometimes they do things like that. So I mean, if you're paying attention to one and that one's getting attention, then yeah, it's highly possible that, if there's others around that they're saying, hey, come talk to this guy or come listen to this guy. So yeah, that's probably what's going on.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah.
I figured that was probably what was happening.
Yeah, absolutely. Stay open to them, because if what they're telling me is fixing to happen, then there's going to be a whole lot going on around you.
That makes sense.
Well, it should be interesting to find out what's going to happen. I want to hear.
We love that feedback.
I don't think they're going to give you that, but I think it's going to be a lot of their just someone to talk to about things. Either they get a message to give, or they're having a problem with something, or if it's as I suspect, and they're just like people, they're going to have problems just like people do.
Yeah, I mean, if they're still around, it's a case of, the ones that have absolutely crossed, they don't really have a whole lot of the problems and stuff. They will come back to visit, and it's not really a whole lot of problems unless they're worried about somebody else. Now, we're basically talking about those that are still if you want to say still on this plane, then yeah, they will. I mean, different worries, sometimes they're not really sure why they're still here or exactly what happened that they're still here, or they're worried about their family. They may not be able to contact them. Yeah, they do have things that they think about, in that area. Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go to our break, everybody. I'm Kat. Thank you so much for being a part of the show, brother. It's always a pleasure. We love you a bunch. And everyone else, don't go away, because we will be right back for more of the Paranormal Portal. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta apologize to MCAT. I guess I was kind of halfway dealing with something here, and then hearing that, and then hearing the break, and I thought, oh, I guess we're going to break, and figured they were done. So I really do apologize, brother. If you want, call right back in, and I'll put you right on. Next, that's fine. I do apologize. I don't I don't want to push people through their reading and that was completely by accident. So I just was I had something go sideways here quick, and I got to that, and then I heard the music come in. So I want to offer my apologies, obviously, because everybody should get their full reading, and so I hope that's okay. But if you have anything more, MCAT, please call in again. Deb, sorry about that too. I don't know. What can I say?
You got overly excited again, and yes, okay. Calm down, take some deep breaths.
These buttons are so shiny.
Focus.
So, but yeah, please call in again, MCAT, and I'll make sure you get right back. So anyway, how you doing so far, Deb?
I'm doing great.
You are doing great. It's been an amazing night. As always, I really appreciate you coming on and doing this for us over and over and over. And it's just been an incredible experience. Now, I do have a weird oddity, and I'm going to try this out. I've got two of the same phone number in the queue at two different spots in the phone queue, and I'm a little confused by that, but let's see what we find out here. And this is area code 224. You're on the air. Area code 224, you're on the air. Are you there? Going once, going twice. Nobody's there, so maybe that's not the active one, or something might have happened. Let me go to the other one that they had and go, area code 224, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hi, there you
I'm
are.
here.
So yeah, it was weird.
Hi, Sarah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What happened was, I don't know if your phone call dropped or something, but it saved your spot in the queue, and so I tried to answer the other version. You had two entries in the phone queue, so that's what happened. But anyway, I apologize for that. But welcome to the show.
No worries.
Who are we speaking with tonight?
Sarah.
Sarah. Okay, welcome to the show, Sarah. And I will let Deb take it from here. Thank you.
Okay, great, thanks.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, how you doing?
Okay, what can I help you with?
I would just like to have a general reading.
Just general, okay. Okay, they're talking about you are a fun-loving person, but they're also saying that you don't have much of a chance to let that part of you shine.
Right.
Wow. Okay. They're talking about okay, let's see if this is correct. They're talking about you worry a lot and it causes headaches.
I guess so to speak, it does, yes.
Okay, it's not necessarily stress headaches, but it is caused from worry. They're talking about, they're talking about taking quiet time. Just doing some things that you like to do, which you don't get a chance to do too very much.
True.
Yeah.
Hmm.
When they're talking, okay, they're talking about the worry is something that you have kind of picked up over the years. You've had periods where things haven't really gone great, and the worry it leads almost to expecting something to go wrong, even if it's not.
Yeah, maybe.
And they're talking about if you can start de-stressing, that will lessen the worries about things, and you'll be able to open up to help you better deal with situations, so that it doesn't seem like everything is so bad. Because really, I mean, the type of person you are. Huh?
I was just going to say, how do you de-stress? I don't know how to do that.
A lot of people don't, which makes it hard. Take some time and just get away from everything. Have a cup of tea, have a cup of cocoa, have a quiet moment, put your feet up. Take a long hot bubble bath. Just little things will help you de-stress. There again, I had said something to the other person about lavender. That will help you a whole lot. That helps de-stress. That just helps calm you. Anything that something to make you smile, to make you feel happy, to make you feel good. Take a few minutes for yourself. Because that worrying is going to escalate the problems. You're dealing with some headaches now, but excuse me 1 minute. I'm sorry.
No
the
problem.
headaches are
Don't
going
worry.
to turn. The headaches are going to turn into more. From what they're saying, you're going to be dealing with headaches. You're going to be dealing with stomach upset. You're going to be dealing with you're going to be dealing with some chest problems. They've already started.
Possible.
Okay. Then it's definitely time that we start working on de-stressing and you start taking time for yourself. If a stressful situation starts coming up, walk away, take some deep breaths, just close your eyes for a few minutes. Picture yourself in a happy place. And I know it's not easy to do, but if you start doing it, then it'll get easier as you go along. Because
there are some major stressful situations coming up. Okay.
Geez.
I'm listening.
Okay. Then it's necessary to start de-stressing. Start doing these things now. Start taking the time. Go off to yourself. Like I said, cup of hot tea, cup of cocoa. Just close your eyes, put your feet up, relax. I know it's not easy to do, but if you start doing it, it becomes easier. This is what people don't understand. It's like, well, I don't have time. You have to take time, because time is not going to shove itself up there, and it's not going to say, "Oh, okay, well, let's do this right now because I'm going to give you this time." It's not going to do that. We have to take the time for ourselves, honey. If you don't do for you, who is you? I stress it all the time. You have to love yourself enough to take care of yourself. You come first, because you can't do anything to help other people if you're not good for yourself. And from what they're talking about, and showing me right now with the health problems escalating. You've got to get a handle on this, and you've got to start the de-stressing now. You've got to start doing things for yourself because I'm worried about you. And I don't like saying things like that, but I'm worried about you. And I don't want you worried about you. So I want you to start working on you so that nothing happens to you. Because I don't want that to happen. That shouldn't happen. Because the feeling that I've got from you is you're not really due to go anywhere anytime soon. You've got a lot more to give this life. And you wonder about that sometimes, but trust me, you've got a lot more to give to this life. So I need for you to start working on yourself so that we can get your health where it needs to be, that you're back being able to take care of you so that way the stress isn't as bad when it comes around. And as I said, if something starts getting stressful, walk away from it for a little while. You might not feel like you can, but trust me, turn around and walk away from it for a little bit. Calm down some, and then go back in and start again. But, yeah, I want you to start working on yourself, okay?
Okay.
Like I said,
I'm going to try.
It's not easy, but
hard, but I'm going to try.
Yeah. Once you start, it will become easier, and you really have to push to take the time for yourself. You're a very good person. You're kind. You've got a big heart. You don't have enough smiles. It's like I said, you're a fun-loving person, but you're not letting yourself go there. And if you get to the point where you can let yourself go there again, and you've had some fun times. If you can let yourself go there again, then you'll start feeling more like yourself. It's there. It's
that
possible.
would be great.
It is there. It's possible. I have faith in you. You can do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm not giving up, that's for sure. Yeah.
Look for not giving me a clear timeline. Well, it's going to be before Christmas, from what they're saying. Things will start easing up some and should start looking better at the beginning of the year. But start working
Sounds about
on
right.
Yeah, start de-stressing now, and go at whatever's coming up, and get over that, and things should start falling into place and looking better for you. And like I said, come the first of the year, things should be better.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I hope so.
Keep us posted on how you're doing. I mean, you can throw an email to Brent. You can throw an email my way, and, let us know how you're doing, okay?
Okay, I would love to do that.
Oh, good. Yeah, we'd love to hear from you.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for calling.
And yeah, thanks for being a part of the show. And just keep your chin up. And
thank you. I'm glad I will.
Okay.
We'll keep my chin up.
All right. Keep tuning in. I'll do my best to make you enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
All right. Good night.
Sounds great.
Good night.
Thanks, you too. Good night. Bye.
Bye.
What a neat person. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
It just gets really heavy sometimes, but it's I don't know. Life is a journey. All right, I'm going to get back to we're going to go to the MCAT reading the sequel beginning right now. Are you there, brother? Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm here.
The
I am
buttons.
so sorry. That was not my fault.
Oh, see that? You threw me
No,
right.
you know what? It's okay. That person that was after me, they were going through something and they needed to hear that message. So that's more important than me being silly over here. So that's fine.
Oh, no. It's
Okay. All right, let me get focused back on you. Did you have any questions?
I don't think so. I think I understand what you were saying to me. That just to focus and listen, try and listen more, and see what they're saying.
Let's see if they have anything else to tell you. They're flashing caution signs, but they're not leading me to believe that anything is going to happen where you're concerned.
Okay.
It's more like you're going to be in a situation where something's going to slow you down, but they're definitely flashing caution signs. Yeah, I don't see anything bad happening where you're concerned. It's going to be an irritating. It's going to be an irritating situation. Just stay calm and let it work itself out.
All right.
Okay. Caution I can deal with. I mean,
Yeah.
So, it's not fun, but as long as they're not telling me it's anything bad where you're concerned, I'm good.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
And due to host incompetence,
All right.
you can take advantage of the bonus round. One bonus question.
There we go.
One bonus question.
That's right.
I wouldn't even have one.
Oh.
I wouldn't even. I wouldn't know where to begin. That's okay though.
Well, we're here.
If I think of something, I'll call you.
Right. Or a gift certificate for one question to be used later.
I'm not seeing anything really bad around you, anytime soon. So, that's always a good thing. But it just seems like those are the things to work on right now. Make sure you get rest because we want you healthy. We do not want your health to go downhill. And,
right.
Yeah.
No, I'm too busy to get into trouble.
Well, sometimes we get too busy, but just take care of yourself. And that seems to be pretty much the only places that they're going right now where you're concerned.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome, and thank you for calling.
Yeah, thanks for being a part of the show.
You betcha.
And sorry for earlier, but I'm glad we had the makeup round.
Yes, thank you for calling twice.
Don't worry about it.
All right, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
You guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, see
you too. Bye.
All right, so now we are going to go to, let's just see. I got to make sure everything's right here. Okay, so this one is our very own Diane, 330. You're on the air.
Hi, Brent.
Hi.
Hi, Sissy Pooh. Hello, everybody. I love you. I haven't called in on the show in a long time. Anyway. So, Anna 1, Anna 2. I got a lot going on. I'm trying to move.
You do.
I found a place to move to, and I just have a lot going on, man. It's like any advice. It's like I don't have the money. I don't have the, way to move stuff.
Well, what's funny is they're showing me that there's money flying around you. They're not telling me
Oh.
where it's coming from, but they're showing me money flying around you.
But there is going to be money. Okay, good.
Yep.
And then I still got to find people to actually help me move. So, yeah. Okay. I'm still packing and packing and packing and packing and packing and packing. Oh, but it's going to be a nice place. I found a place with security, at least. So that's good.
That's always good.
Yeah, this is going to be tie-dye. This is tie-dye groovy. I don't have my own show yet.
I love
But it'll be
tie-dye.
on after one day. I'm kidding, Deb. I'm just something douche.
Hey, there is nothing wrong with a hippie life.
Right.
But seriously, understand that things are already falling in place, and you know that. Things are going, they're at least flowing in the right direction. And it's like I said, they're not showing me where it's coming from, but they are showing me money flying around you.
Cool. Because, right now I don't know anything. It's like I'm just like walking out like the fool card, It's like I don't know how it's going to happen. I'm just trusting that it's going to happen. So, I'm getting art and stuff together. I'm going to try and get some stuff together. Maybe I'll sell some stuff so I don't have to move it. I don't know.
As long as things are moving forward and things are flowing, you're good. Just try not to worry as much as you have been about it, because for some funny reason, it just feels like things are going to work out.
I think I just don't know what thing to do next. Like, I'm trying to kind of order myself in some way. I don't know what the next step is, but I think you're right. I kind of feel that too, that it will work out.
Yeah.
Somehow. And
so let me just
it'll be a much nicer place.
Let me just interject here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got about 3 minutes left of the network show, but if you're on the queue, just stick on the queue, because we are going to go into overtime on YouTube, which will, for those of you already over there on YouTube, it'll be seamless for you guys, but we'll just close off the network connection and continue on, so you don't have to don't feel like there's only a couple minutes left and we're not going to get to you. We will get to you guys. Just hang on the queue, and we will be right to you as soon as you come up on the list. So just to throw that out there, but we have about 2 minutes left. I just want to say also, make sure to stick around, listen to Paisley Wild coming up next, The Spaces Between, and she also simulcasts on her YouTube. So we'll have that underway as well. But I'll let you guys go until we get up to the end there. But I just want to throw that out while I had everybody's attention.
Yes, we love Paisley. If you get a chance to, please go and listen to Paisley or check out some of her shows. She's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, back to you. You have a spirit guide that says he is about ready to boot you in the rear end.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not new. That's not new. Okay.
Okay.
Because
Obviously, he has been trying to get a message through to you, and he's talking something about some new people that have showed up that you've been talking to, that if you will put the message out there to them for sure that you need help, that they can probably help you. And they're stressing is people new around you that you have been talking to.
Well, I've been trying to tell people, but it's kind of it's just not that easy to break into. Hey, I'm moving and I need a whole bunch of money, and where I'm going to get that, and I also need a crew. You know, it's not the first thing you open with usually.
Well,
so.
these from what I'm being told, these people would be the ones that would be able to help you get things moved once everything else is in line.
Okay.
So,
I'll try to figure out who the new folks are.
So,
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That should help deal with that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close off this show here, but we are continuing on YouTube, youtube.com/paranormal portal. So just hang on. Those of you that are over there already, we will transition to that in just a second. But we love you all. Be good, be kind, be nice, take care of each other, help each other out, find the magic in every day, and remember to laugh as much as you can. Good night, everybody. Except for you YouTube people. All right. So let me get that disconnected. Oh, let me do this. Just go to a me camera here. And oops. Okay.
Hello?
I'm here. Just hang on.
No.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I did. I can hear you.
Oops makes me worry.
Wait
it makes
for a
me
minute
worry, too.
there. It all went kind of south for a minute, but that's okay.
Trying to get this thing hung up.
We're here.
I'm trying to hang up the studio, but it's being...
Overtime.
Yeah, almost.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes.
Just hang on, Dee. Just hang on a second.
Hi.
I'm trying to get the
I hope
studio...
everything hang up now.
I don't know why it's not leaving me alone here.
Hey, hang up. Don't hang up, you guys. Come on.
Remove from call. There we go. All right, we are now underway on YouTube only, so you guys can continue. Huh?
Yes.
Overtime on the portal.
Yes,
Yeah.
overtime.
This game has gone into overtime officially.
Extra innings, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'll leave it back to you two.
Okay. Yeah, it just feels like, right now things are flowing in the direction that they're supposed to. I know you're worried about it, but I don't know. It just as of right now,
do you think it's going to be like more churches or more just regular people or maybe agencies or what?
It's going to, whatever happens, it feels like it's going to come from several different directions.
Oh, goody.
It's not going to be one specific, it's going to come from different directions.
Great. That's absolutely fantastic. Okay? That is the major thing on my mind. And, and part of it is just, it's been 15 years since I moved, so,
yeah.
This is a big deal for me, so that's all. I'm just not,
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of the worries that you have had are already taking care of themselves. So, I mean, that's the flow. It's flowing in the right direction. So just
that's true.
Try to kind of
hang
in
get
there.
Over some of it in my heart. Some of it is kind of like the cat thing. What happened to the cat?
It's just just understand that things are happening like they're supposed to. And I know certain things are hard to deal with, but things are happening like they're supposed to. You're flowing in the right direction, and just try to calm down some. And please do before your guide boots you in the rear end, because I'm serious. He's just ready to get you.
He's a pretty big guy too. He's got a big boot, really big.
So
really big shoe.
So I would, I'd kind of calm down a little bit so you don't have to deal with him. Okay. But as of right now, things seem to be flowing in the right direction. So
thank you. Well, it makes me feel better to hear that. Honestly, I think I needed to hear.
Yeah, let them happen.
And hugs and love, and that's the primary thing right now is feeling. I think the main thing of the show has been overwhelming tonight. There's been a lot of people talking about feeling overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So I noticed. So I think we're all kind of dealing with that.
It comes with this time of year, and it's never really made any sense to me why, but some funny reason, fall of the year seems to be stressful and very overwhelming. And hang on just 1 second, let me switch off phones. Are you there?
Yep.
Yep. We're
Okay.
here.
Good. My other phone had decided it was going to die on me, so I had to switch off. Okay. But yeah, it's fall. I don't know if it has to do with the holidays coming around or exactly what it is, but it's just for some funny reason. Fall tends to bring in stress and aggravation and worry, and it's definitely a time when we have to de-stress. Start thinking about out and look at the beautiful change. Well, if you're where you have the change in the season, go out and look at the beautiful scenery, do something, to take your mind off of things. There's a lot of little things that you can do to help you get over this stressful feeling. So
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe I need to spend some time out in nature and talk to the clouds and stuff. Oh, by the way, if anybody needs rain right now, I can't do it right now. We gotta let the farmers get their crops in. I was sending rain out for a while. I had to send some rain to the rainforest, but it was so rainy here, the farmers couldn't hardly get the crops in. Planted. So I had to stop sending rain for a while because when it rains somewhere else, it rains here. So when I send rain, I get rain. So I gotta be careful with that. But anyway, if you need rain, wait a little bit before you call me about needing rain and all.
Yeah, our cotton and stuff is getting ready to. We're coming into picking season, so yes, and it's not good if that gets too wet.
Right, everything will get moldy and stuff. So just wait a little bit, and
all right,
then
Dee.
you can
Well,
call me.
Thank you so much for your calling in tonight. It's wonderful to hear from you.
Okay, that's all. Really, that was it. That was the most of it. Bye-bye.
All right, see ya.
Okay, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love.
I love you too, sis.
Okay, very good. So let's get to our next caller, which is, let me see if I can see it there. It is area code 480. You're on the air.
How are we doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing just wonderful.
Who are we talking to?
My name is Tony.
Hey, Tony. Welcome to the show. I imagine you called in for a reading, so I'll get out of the way and let that happen.
Most certainly.
Hi, Tony. Hey, Tony. What can
How
I do?
are we doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
So I have recently started a new business venture, and it was just a quick background. It was something that at the time that it all started wasn't even really on my radar, and a few things just fell into place. It's something I've always dreamed of doing, but it wasn't seeming possible at the time, and some things just kind of fell together for me to a point where I was able to get it off the ground a little bit. And now that I've got it started, I kind of went about it the backwards way, and funding wasn't really there or anything to do it, so I kind of started it on a hope and a prayer. And now I'm just kind of wondering what maybe the outlook for business potential is going forward, if this is something that I really need to stick forward with, and if there's anything maybe specific that I need to be concentrating on.
Okay. Yeah, they're definitely talking about a slow start with it. But within the next 3 to 5 months, you're going to see a big difference in it. Things are going to start picking up. It's like it's one of those things where you have to get the word out there, and word of mouth is going to play a big role in getting things started and going good. Is it where you're supposed to be? Yes. Is it going to be what you expect it to be? For the most part, yes. Are you going to become a millionaire? I don't think so. But you're not. I don't think you're going to be a pauper either. So, but look for things to pick up within the next. It feels like the next 3 to 5 months. So if you can hang in there and have patience, then I think it's going to be a decent thing.
Okay, that is wonderful to hear. And then I just had one other question for you, and that is, I have a tendency to, when things get stressful and stuff, I see shadows on a regular basis. Lately, I have noticed that I'm getting more details in the shadows that I see. So generally, it was just like black masses in the vague shape of a human and kind of always out of the corner of my eye. Recently, I have noticed seeing more features in the shadows that I'm seeing, more color to them, even to the point of being able to distinctly say that I see certain color hair and facial features, and being able to pinpoint about an approximate age and stuff like that. Is this something that I need to be paying more attention to and maybe try and develop a little more, or is this just something that is due to stresses and things like that?
It may be when you're stressing, you're not really when your conscious seems to be stressing, your subconscious is more open and picking up things.
Okay. Okay.
I might suggest that if you get a chance to, it's kind of one of those things where anytime anything like that is going on, if you have spirits around or you're dealing with the paranormal, it's good to protect yourself. Paisley did a show. I was on it where we were talking about protection. If you get a chance to, if you can check out the spaces between, and it will tell you, what the show is about. But it was on, there are different things to do to protect yourself. If you're dealing with the spirit world and stuff, you might want to go listen to that and get some hints on the things that you can do to help you protect yourself. Okay. And that's going to. Okay, don't be surprised if as the people start becoming more and more visible to you, that it turns out to be your loved ones.
Okay, and that's definitely something that I would say that would be the direction that I'm feeling things are going with that. I definitely don't feel any danger or anything from it, or even negative for that matter. It's not something scary. Is there a particular message they may be trying to get across to me that you can tell, or is it just a general thing?
No, I'm not really picking up any specific message. They could just be there. I mean, they're not always there to give us a message. Sometimes they are. It could be, something will come across to you later on. Okay, dude, you've been doing stuff like this for a long time. This hasn't just started.
No, it's something that has gone on for a long time.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
all the
has.
way since I was 3 years old.
Yeah.
But I guess as of recent has been where I've actually started really paying attention to it, because early on I wasn't sure what to do with it.
Yeah.
So it's been kind of more in my focus recently than it has in the past, and it's something that's throughout my whole family as well.
Yeah, you've been able to do this for a long time.
All right, well, that helps tremendously. I've called in the last 3 times I've been on.
But Tony, understand that even though they're family, I want you to learn to protect yourself, because it's something we all need. Because it's sometimes with doing what you do, at the extent you're able to do it, and it's growing. That's the reason you're starting to see colors, is because it's growing. So with that, you're going to be dealing with both sides. I want you to learn to protect yourself, okay? That's always something good to have that you can pull back on just in case something happens. So, yeah, go learn to do that. But they're telling me that understand that your gift is going to grow larger within the next 5 years. It's going to bump itself up almost 100% of what you're doing now.
Okay. All right. Well, that protection will be something that I learn here very sooner than later.
Yeah. But yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. Just kind of an update. Like I said, my wife or I, either one, have called in the last 3 shows, and so far the information that you've given us has been spectacularly spot on.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad. Thank you so much for letting us know. You know, we love to hear feedback, you know, from people. So I'm so glad I was able to help you. And thank you so much for calling in.
I appreciate you all doing what you do, and it's a service that I think is unmatched anywhere else. It's wonderful.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
That's wonderful. It's great to hear back from people because, you know, I mean, sometimes, as I said before, we're doing this in a bubble, and it's great to get that follow-up information, like how did it help? Did it matter? And it makes it even more motivating to continue to do it when, you know, people like yourself call in and say, hey, and like Nellie earlier, she, you know, had mentioned that it's been really helpful for her and other people. So thank you so much for giving us the feedback as well.
Oh,
and
yes, absolutely.
I guarantee you I will be on the phone with you next time again.
Oh, good. Fantastic.
Outstanding, brother. Well, thank you so much, and hope you have a great journey until then. And if you need us, just reach out. My cat's in my face. Oh, my goodness. He's just a lovely boy tonight.
Thanks so much for calling, Tony. I really appreciate it.
All right, good night,
You
Tony.
have a good night.
Yep.
Bye.
Okay, so that was a great call too. Okay, and we got another one, and this is area code 309. You're on the air.
Hi.
Hi. How are we doing tonight?
Good. I'm a little nervous and excited.
Oh, who are we speaking to?
Christie.
Christie, welcome to the show. Don't be nervous.
Christie.
Just have fun with it.
Hi.
We are unthreatening
We
people.
do not bite. I promise you, we do not bite.
All right.
Welcome to the show, and I'll let Deb take it from here.
Okay, what can I help you with, Christie?
I really don't know what to ask, but it's been a very, very hard year for me, and I've had a lot of bad things happen to me. It's just with family and, you know, and more. I just don't know where to go from here. I just feel like I'm at a breaking point, and I just it's hard to see the future where I'm at without explaining everything.
Yeah. Well, understand that sometimes we have to let people deal with their own issues. We don't accept their issues. They have to deal with their own issues. And it's hard, but that's just one of those things. You are coming up to a crossroads. And it's going to be a decision of whether you continue dealing with being bombarded with problems, or you finally say, that's enough. You put your foot down. You become the warrior that you have inside. Because trust me, you do have a warrior inside.
I feel like that's me right now. I feel like I'm starting to, like, with everything I've been through, I feel like I'm going through an awakening or something, because I've been also having weird things happening, and it's spooky. And then I think going,
and it's that time. It's time for it's time for you to let that inside person out, let that warrior out. Step back and look at things. You're going to be able to see. It's almost like look outside the box or step outside the box and look at the situations. Because if you're too close to things, it's hard for you to get a good perspective of what's going on. Step outside, take a step back, take some deep breaths, and take a new look at it. And you're going to understand more of how to push forward and deal with what's been coming, because trust me, if you take that right path, and you want that right path right now, you can go that right path. Take that path. Go ahead.
Should I move?
Should you move?
Do you see any moving in my future?
Okay, you've got a humorous. I've been dealing with some really weird guides. You've got one that just he's hilarious. Okay. Now let me see if I can get the whole situation going here from what he's telling me.
Thank you.
Once you finally put your foot down and make that decision that it's your time, not everybody else's time, he says you're not only going to move, you're going to deal with a new job. You're going to deal with a whole, complete new you. It's almost like there's going to be a life makeover.
Hope it's a good one.
Well, from what I'm saying, it's like I said, crossroads. Make that decision which way you're going to go. If you're tired of the, excuse me saying it, but BS from everybody else, and you don't want to deal with it anymore, push their issues back on them, and you go in the opposite direction, and you start dealing with yourself. You pull out that warrior, and you start doing for yourself. Let that warrior deal with what's going on. Because it's your time. Okay? It's your time. You know it's your time. You have known for about 3 months now that it's your time. Because you have really gotten sick of stuff.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Do you by chance
But
know my spirit guide's name?
that's one thing I really, there's some of us, we don't do that because names are so alike, and sometimes they have kind of foreign names, and they're hard to pick up. It's better if you talk with them and ask them. And usually that first name that you hear is their name.
Okay.
I don't want to say, well, hey, I think this is what I hear, and have you talking to the wrong person?
Yeah, I understand.
So go ahead but I mean, this one is hilarious. You should have fun with this one. And he's very determined that, you're going to get your life in the direction it's supposed to be in. And he seems to see a lot of good stuff coming your way once you can get that mindset and start, dealing with things. It's going to take you a little bit, but take baby steps, and then that will lead you into giant steps. So don't get real frustrated if things aren't happening overnight, because they're not going to happen overnight, but they're going to start out small, and then they're going to start bumping themselves up.
Okay.
But, I mean, your guides are pretty good, just, from what I'm picking up from them. So they're going to be a big help. I mean, if you need them, call on them. Say, hey, I have a question for you, and, just kind of take a quiet minute and see if you can pick up what they're giving to you. Because they're a big help.
I've had a lot of spoons disappearing for a while now, and I want to know if that's anything, if that's my kids or if it's paranormal.
Okay, you've had what disappearing?
Spoons. That's another thing that's been driving me crazy. They just disappear out of nowhere.
Grandmother on the other side.
Grandmother. Okay.
Yeah.
That was another thing I was thinking. I'm losing it.
No, that's what they're talking about. They said it's a grandmother that's passed over. And
all right.
Yeah, she's around you.
Awesome.
She kind of whispers in your ear.
Like any time during the day?
When you're doing something that she's not happy with is usually when she whispers to you. It's kind of a don't do that kind of thing. This grandmother was, she was very loving, for the most part easygoing, but if you did something you weren't supposed to do, she was something else. And she's still that way. If you're doing something that she thinks you're not supposed to be doing, it's like she's going to lean over and say, stop it. So, yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, that's from what they're telling me, that's who you're dealing with. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I don't want to take up all the time. Let someone else have a turn.
You're very welcome. Just let us know how things are going. But yeah, make that decision, and I think you'll find that things will start going a whole lot different.
Thank you so much. I'll look you up and get back to you.
Okay, thank you.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Thanks for being a part of the show, and I hope you it worked out okay. You weren't too. You did great. You didn't seem like you were too nervous. So just just positive feedback and all, but you did great. But thanks again for being a part of the show, and have a great night.
You too. Thanks.
Okay. See ya.
Bye.
All right. So that brings us to the next call, which is area code 850. You're on the air.
Hi.
Hi.
Is this me?
It's you.
Hi, Brad. Hi, Debbie.
Hi.
This is Jane.
Hi.
Hi,
How are you
Jane.
guys?
Well,
I
welcome
finally
to the show.
made my move. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Without my kitty. But I have a question, a general question. How's it going to go?
Okay,
Because
hang on just a
I'm living with a companion. Okay.
hang on a sec because you were kind of going in and out there. Who am I talking with?
Okay. Jane.
Jane. Okay. All right. Now I
Yes.
got you. Okay.
You probably remember me. I talked to you when my cat was missing.
Okay.
That saw spirits in my bedroom all the time. Well,
Yeah.
I finally moved. My whole family is falling apart without me. But I'm kind of glad I moved.
Good for
But
you.
I have a companion now. And I've always been independent in my life, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just wondering how it's going to go. Because, I've never really, I've been the man and the woman my whole life. I never really had a man in my life. And it's kind of scary,
Yeah. It usually
Yeah.
is.
I'm curious on what the future holds, really. It's
Okay.
going to work.
They say it looks pretty good. It's kind of good that you have somebody that tends to see you for who you are and kind of knows when to back off from certain situations.
Okay, good. I do the same, though. But does it look like it's going to be a long time thing here? Do I should I plan my future here, or should I just not really plan anything?
They're basically just talking about right now. They're not even
thinking future.
It's almost like, okay, it's new. It's honeymoon time. Still getting to know each other. Okay, they're talking about doing more fun projects together.
Okay. He works a lot. We grew up
Yeah.
together. We just haven't seen each other for like 40 years. So
It's weird how life is. People,
isn't it?
it's not the right time then, but years later, okay, that's the right time for you to be together.
That's right.
Don't ask me, but it happens a lot. It's just a higher power putting people in your life when you need to have them. Lessons learned, reason, season, whatever it is. But there's a lot of times that people will come back into our lives, and it wasn't supposed to happen earlier on, but it is now.
Right.
Now's the time.
Yeah.
But they're definitely talking about doing more projects together.
Okay.
Wow, the theme
good,
seems to be the outdoors. I don't know.
I have a lot of stuff we could do on the land here. Yeah.
They're talking about Has he talked about gardening?
Yeah, we have a garden in a pond and stuff. But it's starting to get cold,
Yeah, they're talking about gardening together.
My favorite pastime.
Flowers, making things beautiful, making things smell wonderful.
Okay.
Hiking. I don't know how you feel about fishing. They're talking about fishing.
Yeah, we live by a lake. So we go up.
Yeah, I was going to say they're talking about time by the water. It just feels like both of you are water people, and it's almost like you're drawn to the water.
Yeah, I have. I moved from Florida to this area where there is water.
Yeah.
And Madison has water also. Yeah.
But yeah, it's
thank you,
like you're right now at this time in your life, you two are fitting together pretty well.
Yeah, that's good.
Just give your chance.
They're kind of
yourself
drawn
a
for this.
chance. Yeah, give yourself a chance to let him step into his role, because I feel like both of you, it's a yin-yang situation with both of you, because
that's right.
You were talking about, both roles.
He likes to cook too,
Yeah, he has both roles. So, I mean, if you're dealing with female, let him deal with male. If he happens to be dealing with female, then you be the male. Just complimenting each other,
Yeah.
But for right now,
we had sort of like opposite lives. He raised his children alone. I raised mine alone.
But for right now, I mean, it looks like things are going good.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, Debbie.
You're
thank
very
you for
welcome.
being here. I appreciate it. You guys
thank
have
you
a
so much
super
for
evening.
calling in.
Yeah, thanks so much for being a part of the show.
I'll be back.
Okay, we'll be waiting for you.
I'll be back then. Okay.
All
Have a
right.
good night.
Thanks, Jane. Have a good night.
You too.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Awesome.
Bye.
So that's another one. We are just cruising through the list here. We got another one, area code 561. You are on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hi. Oh, I didn't know I'm on.
You're on.
How you doing? I just got off work. I'm so tired. My name's Alana. I've been on the show. Thank you, Brett and Debra, for taking my call.
Sure.
I had called in almost a year ago, and at the time I was looking for a place to live, and because I'd been taking care of my mother for so many years, and she passed away, etc. And dealing with the sale of the house. So the hell my brothers put me through and everything. That's another story. But I was living in a hotel, and so my money was disappearing quickly.
I remember that.
And that's when I called in last year. Oh, you do? But I want to appreciate Debra. Thank you so much. You did tell me I would find a place to live and be able to keep my 2 dogs, and I did. And
good. That's
but anyway,
wonderful.
it's just it's just it's peaceful and safe. I feel safe, etc. And I did get a job, but it's not a job that I enjoy. But it does pay the bills. My main reason, I suffer from anxiety disorder, so that's the main reason I'm calling tonight. I'm going to be driving 5 hours next week to a class to start a new career. I want to know about my safety. Does that feel, because so many bad things have happened to me, I mean, for the past 5 years, I don't know so I have a lot of anxiety as far as I don't want the rug pulled out from under me again, Let's
see what they have to say.
Okay. But you've been so spot on, and I just want to let you know.
Well, thank you so very much. I'm glad I was able to help. Let's see what we can do towards helping you tonight. They are talking about
basically
where your driving is concerned. If you have to drive any length of time, do short stops. after about an hour or so, take a quick stop and just walk around and center yourself, balance yourself out, and then go at it again. Don't try to do the whole thing in one go, because that's definitely going to stress you out. And I don't know, from what they're saying, it looks like that trip is going to take you onto a good thing.
Oh, good. Okay, good. 'Cause I'm just miserable in this job I'm in. But again, I'm thankful for it.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, sometimes we have to do what comes up at the time just so that we can survive. Sometimes life is a survival thing.
right.
They're talking about they're not giving me any timeline. They're talking about seeing you smiling. So I'm assuming, things that are coming up are going to go well.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Okay. Okay, good. And lately I've been feeling like my mother is close by and is trying to. I don't know if you're picking up any messages from my mother or my father. Maybe regarding my brothers. I don't know.
Was your mother one to tell you to calm down?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because that's what she's saying. Calm down, calm down.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, obviously, this is your mother.
She always used to, yes.
Yeah.
Worrying's not going to solve anything, etc. And
yeah. She's okay. She says, I'm there. She says, you feel me there. She says, you felt me touch you.
Well, thank you. Does she know how bad I miss when I call her name and I miss her? I guess they know, don't they?
She says sometimes she cries with you. She misses you.
Thank you, Debra. Thank you. And oh, well, thank you. I needed to hear that. I really did. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's mainly why, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I do want to book a reading with you.
Okay.
So
she also says to tell you she's pushing you in the right direction.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay.
Good, to get me out of my job now. Okay.
Yeah, she's there helping you.
I'm just too old for restaurant work anymore. That's just my body just can't handle it anymore.
Trust me, I understand. I worked as a waitress for years, and there's no way I could do it now. No, not for love nor money.
No, it's no, I know it's just getting hard. But listen, God bless you, Deb. But thank you so much. You've really helped me again. Giving me some peace. I'm just been so anxious about this drive, and I'm worried about, are they going to be nice? I mean, is it going to be a nice experience? And it's a certification program for event planning, actually. So, okay.
It seems to be. So just
great.
Just remember, start out a little bit early on that trip, and take time that you can stretch your legs and center yourself, before you get back in and
Okay.
start again. And that way the trip should be easier on you.
Okay. That makes sense. From a year and a half ago when I drove to Florida, it sounded like circulation was. I mean, I just had anxiety attack. I think that brought on.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right. I drove too long, so that makes total sense. It does. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brent. Thank you, Deborah.
You're very welcome.
Well, thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Thanks for staying
Oh,
in
I
touch with
appreciate
us.
it so much.
Oh, we appreciate you.
I enjoy your show.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a great night.
Thank you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Bye.
And we, ladies and gentlemen, again, if you want to reach out to Deb, if you didn't get all your questions asked or answered that you might have wanted to ask, Purple Mystic Reader at gmail.com. Purple Mystic Reader, all one word, at gmail.com is how you can get in touch with Deb and schedule a reading of your very own. So we have another call here, and I don't know if the last caller hung up yet. I kind of looked away, and let me see. All right, so have I already talked to you? Hello, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hi. Is that you, Deb, saying hello? Hello? Do you hear that breathing?
Yes, I heard a sigh.
Okay. Hello? Are you there? I don't know. Caller area code 561. Are you there?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi. It's Alana again. It's me.
Is it okay. Okay.
Was I supposed to do something?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, if you're listening to the show, that's fine. I just want to make sure I didn't really pay attention to which number we had just connected
No,
with.
I had put the phone down for a minute, and then I thought, okay. I was making notes of what she was.
Oh, okay.
No, okay.
All right, gotcha. All
But
right.
thank you. I guess I somehow got back in the loop, I guess.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Bye.
No, there's no reason to apologize at all. It's just I want to make sure.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one is area code 432. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Hi, this is Cherie.
I'm sorry. What's your name? Oh,
Cherie.
Cherie. How you doing?
Cherie, Marshall's daughter.
Oh, good. I'm
good.
I don't want to screw up your name again this time. welcome
I
to
thought
the
it
show.
sounded like her.
I did too. After I heard it, I was like, wait a minute. I know this one.
Uh-huh.
It was just muffled a little bit there. So I'm sure
I
you.
won't take up too much.
No, you can take up all the time you need. Just go ahead. I'll let you talk to Deb.
Okay, what can I help you with?
Hi, Deb. I just wanted to ask for a general reading for the next couple months.
For the next couple of months? Okay. You've been dealing with some rough stuff off and on, haven't you?
Kinda.
Yeah. Because, see, I pay attention to watching your pictures as they come up, and I have seen a few hard times in your eyes, darling. Well, let's see. You're talking about school. Did you ever get that worked out?
School, I still plan on it, but nothing definite right now.
Okay. Can you definite it? Because they're talking about they're definitely talking about you taking classes.
That's awesome.
Are you
I'm
leaning
actually
towards,
about to move pretty soon.
are you leaning towards art classes?
Yeah, cosmetology and art stuff.
Okay, good, because I don't know. They're definitely saying, get you in the right direction because it's that time. Who's the guy around you?
The guy around me?
Yeah. There's somebody
I'm about to move in with. I'm sorry.
yeah, there's a guy that definitely has an eye for you and thinks that you're really special. This guy is he's sweet, he's kind, he's kind of quirky. He tends to laugh at the weirdest times. Yeah, you two seem to be really good together.
Yeah, that's my best friend. That's who I am moving in with pretty soon.
Yeah, it looks like a good move. I haven't met him. I like him. He tends to let things get to him. He takes certain things kind of hard sometimes. He takes things to heart. And yes, I know I'm supposed to be reading you, but right now it seems to be that with him being part of your life, it's flowing between the two of you. And I think you can help him with that because situations aren't always what they seem with him. He needs to take situations at their worth because it's not always aimed at him. I'm not sure where that's coming from. It feels like that's something that he's been dealing with for a little while, but I don't think it's a real bad thing. It's just it kind of holds him back from being basically everything that he can be. If he could work on that and kind of get that straightened out a little bit, I think he'll deal with life a whole lot better. But anyway, okay, back to you. Excuse me. Or was that what you were wanting to know about the move? Was it going to be?
No, yeah, that makes sense actually. Really, thank you.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good thing.
Yeah, I really just wanted to ask about how the move's gonna go and everything like that as well.
Well, surprise! It looks like it's going to go pretty good. I think you two can help balance each other out, if that makes sense to you.
No, yeah, it's funny. He was actually going to help me get started on college stuff because he's already been putting himself through college, and it was, in theory, it's going to be a whole lot better for me.
There we go. Well, that I think we've cleared up pretty much everything at the moment, haven't we?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Was there anything else that you needed to know?
Yes, ma'am. I was just going to ask if you were picking anything up about my spirit guide stuff, anything about my mom, maybe.
No, it's weird that you asked that because I've seen a picture of her a couple of times, and it just feels like I need to pull up her picture and go over it and see what I come up with or what she has to say. So I may need to do that. Well, you guys are the ones that are talking about, the college thing. So obviously they're pushing you towards that. So they're paying attention to you and what's going on. Right now, I'm not getting anything from your mom, but I was serious about I'm going to pull up her picture and go over it and see if I get anything, and I'll let y'all know if anything comes up. Will that work?
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. All righty. Have we covered everything now? Is there anything else that we need to deal with?
Yeah, that's everything. Well, you guys have a good night.
Yeah, it's great to hear from you, Cherie.
Yeah, let us know how everything goes, okay?
All right. Bye.
All right, good night.
Alrighty. Bye.
Very cool. Okay.
She's so sweet.
She has. She's got this little, like an angelic little voice. It's adorable. I don't mean that in a condescending way, but it's just sounds just very sweet. You're right. We got another call, and this is area code 903. You're on the air.
Are you serious?
Are you serious,
It's
lady?
Serious.
I am so
you
serious.
both love me.
We do. We miss you. How you been?
I'm here.
Well, I'm thrilled you are.
I didn't think I was going to be on tonight.
Whatever,
You
dude.
made it.
I did. I made it. It's me. It's Stacy.
Of course it is.
Hey, Stacy.
I got caller ID, so I know.
I really didn't think I was going to make it because, Dad, you were so popular. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, okay. If you say so, I'm...
Yeah. But I'm just looking for general. I'm just looking for the future, so that's what I'm looking for.
Stacey, your readings are always a hoot. You know that, don't you?
Oh, I know. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Let's see what they're talking about now with you.
Oh, I love it because you were always so spot on.
Cool. I'm glad.
Yes.
Oh, the next few months it looks like are going to be fairly interesting.
That's kind of scary.
Oh no, not really. I mean, it's weird because they're talking about fall festivals and and trick or treating and Are you talking about a Halloween party?
Well, we're going to a Halloween party.
Okay, it's gonna be one for the books.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, you got a lot of cool stuff going on. It's gonna be. You think you've had a whirlwind so far? It's coming. But I mean, it all feels like it's going to be good stuff. You know, you're going to be very busy. There's going to be so much going on. Wow.
So with my family, it's always been, even on my dad's side, they've always been very Halloween. It's Halloween is a very big deal on my dad's side of his family.
Well, it's definitely going to be a big thing this year.
Ooh. Even my great grandmother, that I was not very fond of, she loved Halloween too. I'm sorry. I just had to say that.
I'm giggling because I'm not giggling with you. I'm giggling with them because they're talking about with the way things have been going in your life. If you go to anything that has any games to play or where you could win something, go for it because the way your life has been going, you're going to knock it out of the park. So, I don't know. I mean, I really, it's weird because, I mean, I'm not really seeing anything bad. Like I said, the next few months is going to be a whirlwind for y'all. You're going to have to take time to catch your breath.
We're still doing that. That's the funny thing. Even my parents say the same thing. And even growing up with my parents, I mean, we always went on vacation and we always did stuff, but it was always every year we had something going on. And I feel that way now.
Well, you definitely
so
have
I can
something
totally
up.
see that.
Yeah. And at least I haven't been thank goodness I haven't been dealing with guides that have been harping on they don't listen to me. These guides tonight have been a laugh riot. They really have. Most of the ones that I have been
I love them all.
They are something else.
So yeah, it's wonderful.
One is whispering lottery.
Whoa. Play the lottery.
Oh, you're touching something that I don't even mess with.
Well, might want to mess
I'm
with it.
afraid to touch the lottery.
That's what the one is. I'm serious. I say lottery.
And then remember your favorite paranormal show.
Yeah. So I'm assuming.
I am so afraid of the lottery because that is like so. Yeah.
I'm not saying
know
go,
me,
go,
and I
go
know
out
me.
there.
Gambling is a bad thing. But
I'm not saying go out there and just keep on. But I mean, the fact that that one is saying what they are, and I mean they're not screaming it. So I mean, I don't think you're going to win millions if you win. They're definitely saying lottery. So take it for what you will.
Just
I will do that.
Surrender those $2 and just roll the dice, girl.
I am all about $2 surrendering.
Just make it happen. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we will see what we can make it happen.
All right.
If you can get through the next couple months and everything that's going on with your sanity, you'll be doing good. But I mean, it's going to be laughs, and it just feels like it's going to be fun. So.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Thank you so much, Deb.
You're very welcome. They're also saying
I love you so much. I love you so much.
They're talking about making costumes as opposed to buying costumes. So
that would be for Halloween, and that's one of the things that we're looking at.
Wow, there you go. So
Because
definitely
I've already got the go-go boot.
definitely get that lottery ticket. Obviously, Deb's on.
I've already got the go-go boot. So,
all right,
go-go dancer we are.
There you go. Cool. Well,
thank you.
That's what you got the
I
next
love
few
you
months to
both.
look forward to.
We love you too.
We love you too.
And remember, Stacy, I got 2 words for you.
Thank you.
2 words. Powerball. Thank you.
There you go.
All right. All right, my lady.
I'm playing tonight. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
Okay, good deal. Let us know how that rolls out.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
And say hello
I
to
will.
Give our love to the family.
Love you, Brent.
Love you too.
you, Dad.
Love you too, Stacy. Thanks for calling in.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
See ya. My computer's laggy. There we go. All right, let's go on to the next one. We've got 3 left. There is
cool.
Area code 254. You're on the air.
Hey, can you hear me?
Can hear you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hi, who is this?
Okay. This is MJ from Crawford, Texas.
Oh, hi, MJ.
And I was on there earlier doing messaging and stuff, and then I decided to call in, and so I've been listening to you guys on the phone.
Oh, good.
So I've never called in to a show before on the Psychic Wise, but I do want to ask a question on, in general, you get insight from, from the upper ones, I guess, right? Is that yes, Deborah?
Okay, insights from
but I mean, like from guides and stuff. So
yes. Yes.
Okay, so there's a lot of energy that's been coming in, and so what is the feelings and what you're feeling on the next few weeks and towards like the end of the month and into November for the collective?
For the collective. Okay.
Collective humanity in the United States and those things. I'm curious to know your feelings.
I kind of don't like to do that stuff too much, but
okay, well then we'll go off of a little bit about me.
I'm rooting for some and not so much for others. No, honestly, I think we're looking at another few months of batting back and forth. But in batting back and forth, we're looking at a lot of things coming to light. And unfortunately for some, we won't mention who, but unfortunately for some, the things that are going to come to light is going to hurt them in the long run.
Agree. Absolutely.
It's one of those, you started it, now it's going to be finished. And it will totally be finished.
It will be. I agree with that.
Yes.
Very much so. Justice, for humanity in general. On what you were saying with her on the, lottery-wise, I do believe actually that there's going to be a lottery for humanity coming up. And I think that's what people just, to hope and to look at that. I don't believe it's going to be for just a few. I think what's happening is going to be the greater good for many. I mean, for just everyone. And
it is.
more of the, hoarders
the
and
awakening.
the
The awakening
egos.
we've got going on is people are waking up to their spirituality and the power around them, and they're going to start using it a whole lot more to help
ma'am, very much
everyone.
so.
And that's good.
Because together we're stronger.
We are.
The conscious mind-wise. We are stronger together. and to where we can change it and to do it and to take back our lives and, and to give freedom, not just for us here, but for the world. I believe is the ultimate goal towards the end of this, the full awakening. So,
yeah, totally. Because it's happening around the world, and it is for the better.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yep. I went through hell to be woke up, and yeah, it's been a journey. I'll say that. I lost a lot of family members quickly.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, parents and last grandparents and divorced, and it was just all like wham. But I'm blessed. I'm very, very blessed. I mean, I don't hurt for anything by any means. So it's not monetary, and that's the whole thing with money. Money's nothing when you lose your rock and the ones you love.
Yeah.
So people need to keep that in mind. Anyway, that's all. So God bless everyone, and I do wish you all the best.
Well, thank you so much for calling in and being a part of the show. But I mean, you feel free to, talk as much as you want about what you wish. You don't have to hurry off the line for us.
Oh, well, I don't want to waste anyone's time. I mean, I know that there's people that's wanting to call in, to get insight on their personal lives.
Okay.
Pretty strong into knowing where I'm at in my general life.
Okay.
Looking forward to getting to do some of the things I've been wanting to do for some archaeology.
Wow.
I love it.
Fantastic.
And the truth. I want to do truthology instead of mythology. It needs to be truthology and just doing the truth to everyone. The full disclosure.
Sure.
I will explain it this way. She was wanting confirmation on what she already knew.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I was. I was. And, I became a multimillionaire, and my mom died 6.5 hours later out of the blue. So, it changes a person.
It
does. So,
yeah, it does.
But I've got a 6'8" son that
Whoa.
just graduated high school, and he's awakening, or he's awoke. And so
good.
This generation is not lost, so you guys know. And he was born in 2000.
Oh, wonderful.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of new lights coming into the world. There's a lot of new lights coming into the world, and it's a good thing because I think
yes,
the
sir,
world,
very much.
The world needs them right now because we are in a state of flux and transition and a vibrational adjustment and shift, and so these lights are going to be our guides eventually. So.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. I was
have
born
to help
February
direct them.
24th. So yeah. Yes, and that's what I've done with the Crawford, high school boys. Of course, they just graduated, and we were at Trump's inauguration, and the high school band was. So I was able to go.
Oh, wow.
It was at the time of my life.
Oh, very cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
And so Mom traveled alone. The boys, they are the band. They were with the teachers and stuff.
Sure.
So I got them there for the donation wise in like 2.5 weeks. So they gave me passes and stuff. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Texas hit the town that night. I'll tell you that. I'm sure my personality gets a little bit crazy. So I had a wonderful time. Met a lot of people, and I learned a lot. But a lot of these things that are in the play right now, it's weird how my life fits in with it. From Prince from Saudi to just all these different aspects. So. Yeah, some things aren't coincidences. It's weird. And like you were saying about the lights coming in and the awakening, people are remembering and connecting the dots. And, people are going to get pissed. They're going to get really mad when they find out what's been going on. But we've already won. This is just the play out of it. But the more we can awake to the truth and the reality, the safer and quicker this is all going to be for the majority, in my opinion.
Wonderful. Yeah, I think you're onto something there. But just please feel free to call in any time to the show if you've got something else you'd like to share or add. We'd love to hear from you.
I will. I enjoy watching you.
Oh,
okay.
Thanks.
Well, you guys have a great evening.
Okay. Have a
Thanks
wonderful
so
night.
much for calling
Bye.
in.
All right. See you now.
Bye.
Thanks, Deborah. I appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.
That's nice. All right. We've got 2 calls left. And this is area code 716. You're on the air.
Hi, Brent.
Hi. How are you?
Doing all right. You know who this is?
I don't. Who is this?
It's Lisa. It's Lisa.
Oh, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Welcome
Hi,
to the
Deb.
show. Good to hear from you.
Well, she took one of my questions. So basically, my question is, my baby's over serving in the Navy, and he's over in the middle of all the mess going on. And so as far as the collective is involved, what can we see playing out in the general vicinity of the Middle East, over by Bahrain and Dubai?
Well, don't look for things to really turn around anytime soon. It feels like next year is going to be an upsurge for the good guys. So they're not really saying exactly what's going to happen, and I'm glad that they don't, because I don't want to know specifics. But they are saying there's going to be an upsurge probably middle of next year for the good guys. Send angels to be
now,
with your son. As far as I can tell right now, I mean, I don't see. I see him kind of homesick, and did he have
He's
a
a quiet
girl
one,
that he
much
left
like
at
myself.
home? But did he have a girl that he left at home?
No, they broke up probably a year and a half ago, and she had went
they're
off to
telling me-
college and then abruptly broke up with him, and so he was down in the dumps over that. But he's much like I am and gets like really
they're talking
quiet.
about
Doesn't
him. Yeah, they're talking about him being lovelorn. But I mean, it's basics for him right now. He stays busy.
Oh yeah, he'll keep busy. He's like me. It's
Yeah.
like they used to always joke and just call me stop, drop, and flop, because if I stopped, it was like I fell asleep. So he's much like me that way. He gets it honestly. So he's a workhorse, you know.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with that. I was just worried, you know, is the spirit guides around him? You know, is he going to come out of this? I know
his
for a
spirit
fact
guides
with
are
all the
always
military
around.
and my
Right now, I mean, I don't see anything bad where he's concerned. And I have to say,
I can handle the fallout after the fact.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's always hard when they come home. And I'm an ex-Navy brat.
It's him coming home.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm an ex-Navy brat, so I mean, my heart is with the Navy. I mean, I'm with all the service people. I mean, God bless them. You know, they work so hard. But right now,
Is he on land or is he on ship? Because he hasn't had any contact since he went over. He's master at arms.
It feels like there's water around him.
Oh yeah, he's on an island, so there would be water around him. But I don't know if they have him on a ship or if he's still on land.
Right now, that's all they're telling me is there's water around him. They're not really.
So is this spirit guides around him, keeping him?
Oh
going
yeah, they're always
in the right direction?
They're always with him. Yeah, they're always with him. I mean that's how I'm getting my information from.
Well,
about
right.
him being, you know, homesick and lovelorn. But I mean, other than that, I mean, you know, he stays too busy to really worry about too very much.
Well, his biggest thing before he left was that he was saying that he wasn't going to keep in contact too much because he didn't want me to worry because he knows how I am. but the
Yeah.
not hearing anything is almost even worse for me.
It is, but unfortunately there too, sometimes them not keeping close contact with a family helps keep them safer.
It keeps,
it
does keep them safe.
Yeah, I get really irritated when I see the news update where they're at or where they're going. Stop doing that. You're putting our people
don't
in
give
jeopardy.
any secrets away.
Yeah,
exactly.
They're putting our people in jeopardy, and it really it irritates me. I hate to say that, but it does, because they were always so careful years ago about keeping their whereabouts quiet, and I think they need to do that now. But of course, I don't have any control over the news and what's going on. But for right now, yeah, he's fine. And it's like I said, now, I mean, they're showing me like metal around him. So, but that could, I mean, that could be a building. It could be the ship. I mean, it's not giving me anything specific. They're just telling me that there's water all around him. But yeah,
he could even be guarded by the port, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, he's safe right now. At least that's what they're telling me.
All right. Is there anything that we can do as a collective to help this out?
Always prayer. The more, the better. That's always, you know. I mean, granted, there are people that are atheists. That's their belief. But there are so many of us around, you know, we believe in that higher power. And there's so many of us around that prayer itself is going to help out immensely towards, you know, keeping our people safe. And they said you're going to hear from him before very long.
I figured he'd be calling probably about Thanksgiving-ish or whatever, but
I think it's going to be sooner than that. But yeah, they said you're going to hear from him before long. So keep that in mind.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, any of you that have people in the service or whatever, you know, try to keep good energy sent towards them. Keep prayers going. Keep up with what's going on. Be a voice out there for them. If they're not home, be a voice for them to help them. If something needs to be said, step forward and speak up, because we have to back them up. We have to be united. No matter what is said and done, in the end, we're all Americans. We all have to be united. And I know some people are out there rolling their eyes at me. That's fine. Some people don't agree with me. That's fine. It happens. But, I mean, you know, that's just, it is what it is. So.
Right.
We're just dealing with hard times right now, but I do feel like eventually they're going to get better. So.
Good.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay, well.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of the show. That was really great to hear from you.
Thank you, Brent.
Of course.
Yeah, thanks so much for calling in. Thank you.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Okay, and we have one last call. And this will wrap up our journey. And this is area code 423. You're on the air.
Hi, Ben. Hi, Deborah.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. My name is Treva.
Treva.
Usually see me in the chat. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah, hi, Treva.
Welcome to the show.
Hi.
I know you're here for Deb, so I'll back up and be waiting.
Thank you, Brent.
You're welcome.
Okay. What can I help you with tonight? Well, this morning, depending upon what part of the world you're in.
I kind of had a two parts. In the last almost 3 years ago, my dearest and longest best friend passed away, and then the other person closest to me passed away as well a year ago, and I've I kind of struggled with that a lot, and I also was trying to get just kind of a picture of just something general for the upcoming months. Things have been kind of strange for me lately.
They've definitely been crazy.
Yes.
It's almost like you have wondered where the heck that came from. Out of the ordinary for you, actually. I
had a woman at a grocery store just randomly walk up to me and tell me that I was under spiritual attack and I needed to pray. And I didn't know who she was.
Okay, well, that's definitely out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There again, I will send you to Spaces Between Paisley's show that gives you ideas on how to protect yourself. Always good to have and to know, just in case. Do I feel like you're under spiritual attack? No.
Okay.
Now, what she may feel, and it's not an attack, it's just that you have a lot of people around you. But it's a case of it's not dark energy, it's good energy. It's you have people around you that care about you and love you that have passed over, that there are times when you feel like you're going to lose it and they surround you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like it's weird because it's almost like as soon as they surround you, whatever's going on feels lighter. You can almost feel the energy as it surrounds you.
Yeah, I was in a car accident. Somebody ran into us. We were stopped and they just rear-ended us, and they went ahead and called an ambulance for me because I've had a lot of surgeries and whatnot. But they, when they did, I felt fine, and I kept telling them that I'm okay. And he's like, we need to check your blood pressure, and blood pressure, everything was just actually I was just very calm.
Mm-hmm.
And they were surprised that everything was as calm as it was for me.
Yeah, it's because of the energy that you have around you, that protective energy. And it's really weird sometimes how that works. But yeah, I mean, when things get crazy, they're there. It's almost you subconsciously call them to you. It's like it's almost like a help, and it's not you actually saying that out loud. It's just your system saying it, and they can hear it, and they're there for you.
Well, that's very comforting. They were like that in real life. Both of my friends.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're the same people. They just don't have a body anymore.
Right.
Same personalities, same quirkiness, and yeah, it's almost like there's a glow around you when they come around.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're for sure well protected. They come around you. You're not totally without them. I mean, I'm sure you probably are still going to kind of feel lost because you can't hug them or you're not physically there with them, but they are there with you. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they were very important people to both of us. For me and my daughter. That's good to know.
Yeah.
And do you see anything great and wonderful coming up?
Yeah. Any more of those lottery things going on, Deb?
Oh yeah.
Not so far. Okay, they're talking
I'm in a
about.
place where I'm kind of on a fence. Either things are going to go great or they're not. So it's kind of just one little thing to throw me either way.
Time to get off that fence. Okay, they're talking about definitely learn protection and make sure that your daughter knows how to use it also, because for some funny reason she's going to need it. Has she talked about, well, it feels like it's a male. Has she talked about somebody being nasty towards her?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. Then that's why they're telling me. Yeah. Go, if you get a chance to, and listen to that show about protection, and make sure you talk with her and teach her how to protect herself too, because they feel like she definitely needs it.
Okay. Could you tell me that name again?
The Spaces Between?
Yeah, it's the show is The Spaces Between. It's Paisley Wiles' show, and the shows tell you what they're about, and look for the one that's on protection.
Okay.
And that's the one to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And we not only talk about protection, we talk a little bit about spirit guides too. So, but yeah, definitely the protection part you need to listen to. And like I said, teach your daughter, because there is somebody that's being not nice, and she definitely needs that protection to get them to leave her alone.
Okay. Yeah, it's that's been a pretty hectic situation there too.
Yeah. But I mean, what's funny is it's because of the type of person she is. I mean, it's not that she's geeky. It's not that she's this little mousy type. It's not that they really have anything to pick on her about. It's just that she just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and once it started, it hasn't stopped, and it's ridiculous.
Right. Yes. Yeah. She didn't instigate anything. I think a lot of it stems out of maybe jealousy. I'm just.
Yeah.
It's been very hard on her.
Yeah. Let's get her protected so she can feel better. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay, let's push you in. What direction do they need for you to go into? Hmm. Well, they're talking about. Okay. They're talking about dealing more with your life seriously as it is. They're talking about getting your ducks in a row because that's going to put you over on the side you need to be in, on the path that you need to be in. It's almost like you got a lot of loose ends and you're trying to figure out how to tie things together
Yeah.
to get where you need to be. So we need to work on getting your ducks in a row. Really, you're leaning over on the right side as it is. So it's not going to take much to get you where you need to be.
All right, that confirms kind of what I've been feeling.
Yeah. I mean, you're almost there. So just.
It just seems like there are just so many variables and just so many things that I have to wait on, or if I do this will happen. It's kind of like playing chess almost. You have to really look.
But concentrate on the major moves. Don't worry so much about the little piddling things, because the piddling things will usually work themselves out anyway. So work on the major things. And if you're not really sure which is which, write stuff down and take a good second look at it. And you'll kind of see, well, okay, this definitely needs to be taken care of. Maybe this can wait till later, or I'm not as worried about this, or this is more sooner than later. So just kind of look at it that way, and that will tie things up. That will help you tie things up quicker, and that will get everything where it needs to be. But yeah, you're leaning towards getting everything together right now.
Okay, that sounds good.
Anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you so much for your time and your words.
Well, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for calling in.
Sure, thanks.
And let's get that little shining light protected, shall we?
Yes, absolutely. I agree.
Okay. All righty.
All right.
Well, you have a good day, night, morning, whatever it is.
Whatever it
Thank
is.
you too. And thank you, Brent.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for being a part of the show and being our final caller of the night. So I hope it was worth the wait.
Oh, yes, very much so.
All right. Have a great night.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Well, Deb, we did it.
We did.
We did all those calls. Well, I can't say we. I pushed some buttons and stuff, but you did it. I can't take bows too much for what you've done tonight, but another spectacularly amazing show and showing of the gifts that you have to share. And I really always have to tell you that it is just a really amazing pleasure to sit back and listen to your work, really. I mean, I certainly don't get bored, and I find it absolutely really...
Tonight definitely was not a boring night. I mean...
No, it wasn't. Even though everybody just wanted general readings, it was still an incredible night. It really was. I mean, because when you think of general readings, it's like, well, those are less exciting than, normally than a lot of the other readings that people ask, because, I mean, it's just, general is just anything and everything, but when people dial it in, it gets really interesting because, but even tonight with all the general readings was really fantastic. So I really thank you for being here.
I love it. I'm serious. When the shows theme themselves out, it's cool.
It really is cool. The portal has a life of its own, as you well know. You've been around it for
It
years.
does.
It
Yeah.
really does. But please take at least a couple minutes here and let people know how to stay in touch with what you're doing and how to stay in touch with you and how to schedule their own readings and any other information about those readings that will be helpful for them.
Okay. My email is Purple Mystic Reader, all lowercase, all together, at gmail.com. My Facebook is Purple Mystic Readings by Deb. You can get a hold of me either way. You can message me with my reading page or email, either one. Just if you're interested in reading, just give me a holler and say, hey, Deb, what do I need to do? It's very simple. I try to keep my payments where they're pretty much affordable. I usually am pretty quick to get back to you when, you get in touch with me. So don't think it's going to be, if you don't hear from me or you're not going to hear from me for days or whatever. No, usually I try to get back with you as soon as, I see. I check my email 4 to 5 times a day. Facebook, I always get notification if you message me that way. So, yeah, come on and give me a holler if you need a reading. I try to be available of the evening. If something happens that I don't have my grandson, I keep my grandson during the day. If I happen to have a day off that I don't have him, will go ahead and set up a reading that day. I'm always open on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I'm always open to set up an appointment for a reading.
Perfect. And ladies and gentlemen, not only that, but Deb also does gift certificates.
Gift certificates.
Yeah, thank you. That was a mouthful, but
yeah.
But go ahead.
Holidays are coming up. If you have birthdays coming up, yeah, we do gift certificates. You got me doing it now. We do gift certificates.
Gift certificates, ladies and gentlemen, are available as well from the Purple Mystic Reader, Mrs. Debra Varner. So just some options, but I can't think of what might be about the best gift you could give somebody. It's just maybe a light that kind of shines through all the crap they're dealing with. And so if you know someone that's carrying an awful lot and would be open to it, definitely consider that. Again, the prices are just incredibly reasonable. You won't find this caliber of reading anywhere near this price point. Generally, it's usually 3 figures or more, and Deb is nowhere near that. So just consider it. It's the definitely a gift that can keep on giving. So we've been going, Deb, 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, did you know that much time had gone?
No, but so cool.
This is by far our longest show yet. So, but it was compelling from start to finish. And thank you to all of you guys who participated tonight. I'm sure many of you are not here any longer, but for those of you who have stuck with us in the chat room the whole way, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And thank you so much for creating this amazing community. I can't take any credit for it. You guys have built it on your own, and I'm absolutely humbled and honored that you've done it here. So thank you, everybody. We love you all. Be good, be kind, be nice. Take care of each other. Help each other out. Find the magic in every day, and remember to laugh as much as you can. And for Debra Varner and myself, good night, everybody, and sweet dreams.
Good night.